And I'll need you till all the mountains are valleys and
Hi
every
everybody,
ocean.
it's me. I'm back after a 2-week vacation. Yes, we actually got away and got to go to New Hampshire and spend some time. It was beautiful. But now I'm back and gonna give you your forecast for this week. This week we've got a full moon in Aquarius coming up, so we get some activity to talk about. This is for July 29th through August 4th. And our void of course moons this week are going to be tonight, which is Sunday at 5:01 p.m. It's going to last till Monday at 3:29 a.m. when the moon is going to move into down to business Capricorn. Tuesday 7:30 p.m. to Wednesday at 5:56 a.m. the moon will be void, and then it's going to move into curious Aquarius. And finally on Friday at 3:24 a.m. to 9:58 a.m. the moon will be void, and then it's going to enter in a nice mellow Pisces. Yay! The sun entered Leo on the 22nd, but I wasn't on the air, so I'm saying happy birthday to all our lovely Leo friends out there. Leo is ruled by the big bright sun, and it rules the heart. They're definitely big-hearted. Lion-hearted is something they're called often. They're very kind, and they definitely need their egos stroked very often, or they get kind of sulky. If you know any Leos, you may have noticed that. But give them all the attention they deserve, and they will keep you absolutely fascinated and amused. You'll never get bored with your Leo. Very charismatic sign. Love Leos. If you want to guarantee a great party, definitely invite a Leo, but just invite one, because if you get two at a party or more, you'll end up in a big old pissin match there, and you don't want to see that. That gets very ugly. Competition is big with them. So just invite one and pay all the attention to him or her. So lots of amazing entertainers, as you can imagine, were born under the sign of Leo. Just about all the great entertainers we have here. So some of the ones I picked out there: Mick Jagger, Madonna, Jackie Kennedy was actually a Leo. Dorothy Hamill, Lonnie Anderson, and Lucille Ball. And I wanted to mention those three because one of the things that Leos are noted for is their hair, their mane. They are lions, so that's very important to them. And so those last three are definitely known for their hair. Although my friend Larry on WSCA FM said with Lonnie Anderson, he really never noticed her hair, but he was too busy looking at something else. But I remember her hair. It was beautiful, blonde. Anyways, so I also want to wish a special happy birthday to two of my favorite Leos in the world. One is my amazing brother Joey, who is he is every bit a Leo. He walks in the room and just commands the attention, and he will have you rolling, just laughing so hard. And of course, my wonderful husband David, who is a Leo, and we'll talk more about his birthday when it comes up, though. But anyways, and he's just another one that he's just funny all the time, just sweet as can be. So we love Leos. Anyways, and that's another example too of because Scorpio and Leo are square. So you would think if you go by the sun sign stuff, I hear a lot of people go, well, gee, Scorpios and Leos aren't supposed to get along. It's like, well, you got to look at the whole chart. You got to synthesize the whole thing. We have David and I have a lot of other aspects that make it work, and it helps me to appreciate his Leo-ness, and hopefully it helps him to appreciate my Scorpio-ness. So, anyways, so the Daily Planetary Guide had a really great, I just love the way they talked about this week. I thought it was fabulous, so I wanted to share it with you. It says, this is a good week to add some fun, romance, and glitter to otherwise serious efforts underway to build rock-solid foundations, make long-term commitments in your relationship, creative projects, or portfolio. And again, though, do remember we are under a Mercury retrograde, so anything new is probably not going to work out for the best, or may not work out for the best. However, things that you want to bring to a culmination. Full moon in Aquarius is a culmination. Full moons are always culmination of things that we've created. So that's why they say that. And they also mentioned there's some other aspects going on with Jupiter. I'll spare you all the details, but just what they said I just thought was so perfect. It says, if the fiery Leo sun is the candle and the airy Aquarius moon is the rocket, Jupiter's connection to this full moon is the good luck that ensures the success of any mission. So keep that in mind as you navigate through this week. It's overall really, really swell for a lot of people. So we'll get to it by sign here. Aries, your focus this week, and I just kind of picked out the focal point for you guys based on where this full moon is going to fall in your charts. Of course, this is sun sign and ascendant only, so may not be true for you. You got to know where your sun and where what your ascendant is. So where your sun is and what your ascendant is. Anyways, Aries, the focus this week is on your participation in groups and how you can manage your time better to have an equal balance of both. So you'll be looking at that. And again, where the full moon illuminates things, these areas will be areas where you'll want to change things and come up with some really unique and different ideas. Unique and different are two words that are very common for Aquarius. So for Taurus, this energy is going to activate your work-home axis. So one or the other is probably not getting the proper attention. So you'll know on Thursday, if you haven't figured it out by now, which one you're doing too much of, spending too much time at home or too much time with family, whatever, not balancing it out, you're going to know for sure on Thursday. So if it's work, though, one of the things you got to watch out for is having to think really fast in an office mix-up. So you tend to be one that likes to think things through, but this is going to require you to think on your feet. So if there's anything you're wondering if you might get caught at, or something that you did that, I don't know, you might worry about wasn't completely done or whatever, you'll probably have to account for that. So in a very quick way. Gemini, a long distance connection is going to get the ball rolling for you on a new adventure. So you've not done anything like this before, so allow these friends to teach you what you need to know about this. It's going to be very, very exciting for you. Cancer, finances are going to be a little bit testy this week, so you'll really want to make, like, if you want to make any major purchases or anything, obviously during Mercury retrograde you don't want to do that, but if you are looking at doing that during this time, one of the things that you want to do first is to ask friends if they can help you find a better deal, if somebody knows where they could get this thing that you need, because they're likely going to come through with something that'll be much better than if you just walk into a store and buy it, or go ahead, out of aggravation and purchase something that you may not really need. So, Leo, show them what you got this week at work, okay? And in personal relationships, too. Stand up for what you believe in. People are going to be more likely to acquiesce to your gentle demands, and I say gentle demands. Significant others are going to be full of surprises this week, too. Lots of activity. Virgo, a new diet or exercise plan may sound intriguing, and it may be something that you really want to go for if it's very, very different. Because here's the thing, if you don't bust out of your rut right now, it's going to get busted for you. So be proactive with that. Libra, you're going to end up in the right place at the right time this week. Yay, Libras. Your usual social circles are going to bring some a fascinating creative thinker into your world. So you really want to pay attention to what they have to say. Listen and learn from them. Scorpios, those close to you are going to require some more attention than normal, or than you normally give them, although it may feel a little bit restrictive to your usual free spirit, taking the time to share a meal or just enjoying their company is going to be worth more than money can buy. Besides, there's going to be some little drama at work likely, and it's going to be extremely boring for you, so just you don't even want to be there, so spend the time with your family. Sagittarius, sing it, dance it, draw it, whatever you do, get your message or your point across with humor and panache. This is a big, exciting week for you. You'll be engaging and unique to your audience. Capricorn, a bit of testiness, a little aggravation with your finances, kind of like Cancer here. But this is actually really a great time to come up with an exciting, and yes, I said exciting, new way to budget your money. So you're pretty good with money. So this is just another way, there may be a way that you can increase your income, or your, if you're in stocks or mutual funds or whatever. Look at them and try to do something a little bit different, maybe a little bit riskier, not too much, but just a little. And so, and also the other thing is, if you don't have situations like that in your life, one of the other things this could translate into is setting a goal to save for something very different that you've wanted for a long time, something that maybe you wouldn't consider very practical, but you really want it. So set the goal to be able to get that in a few weeks or a few months. So Aquarius, for you, this is going to be a great week, as you can imagine, with the moon, the full moon highlighting your sign. So the highlight of your week is actually going to come on Thursday, when someone's overwhelming generosity just blows your mind. So just say thank you and allow things to work for you instead of trying to control them. Pisces, slightly unbalanced week for you. You're very good at going with the flow, but some of these changes this week may leave you a little bit off kilter. So keep things in perspective, and remember, just if your friend like cancels dinner or whatever, it is not worth crying over. Okay, you may want to over exaggerate the importance of certain things. So just chill out. Keep it in perspective, and remember, we're still in a Mercury retrograde too, so you got to give others the benefit of the doubt. If you want to know where the planets impact you in your world, visit my website at www.astrogirl12.com and sign up for my monthly newsletter. Keep you informed of what's going on around the Nashville area, and if I get to other parts of the country, if I'm out there, you want to know when I'm coming to a town near you. And I will be on Blog Talk Radio again Sunday nights. I'm going to get back on schedule, so I was off for this couple of weeks, 5:30 Central Time. And thank you all for supporting the Cosmic Cupcake. You can subscribe to this channel so you'll know when I post these videos. So when I'm off a couple of weeks, you'll make sure you won't miss the next one. Because, sometimes I know it's out of sight, out of mind. So how could you forget the cupcake? Anyways, have a sweet and delicious week, everyone. See you next time.